Good evening, Bahamas. Coming up tonight, is the Educational Committee campaigning for a yes vote in the constitutional referendum? Final preparations underway for Junkanoo Carnival, and just how effective is the government's crime fight? Welcome to our news. I'm Kyle Joaquin. Thanks for joining us. Topping news tonight, some pastors and those lobbying for a no vote to question for in the upcoming constitutional referendum have questioned the role of the Educational Committee. That's the group tasked with ensuring everyone knows all the facts they need to vote responsibly to the 4 questions. But since the announcement of the referendum date for June 7th, the role of that educational team has been criticized by some, saying it seems they've been doing more campaigning for vote yes than educating. Teresa Moxey Ingraham is a part of that team and says talk of them pushing people toward voting yes couldn't be further from the truth.
Absolutely untrue. Absolutely untrue. The commission appointed us about a year and a half ago, in fact in late 2014, and our mandate was to go out and teach. Our admonition at the time was, you are to teach, you're not to lobby in one particular direction or the other.
The Educational Committee has been traveling to the Family Islands for just about a year now. She said they were brought on to be neutral and just give the facts, and that's what she said they've been doing. Moxey Ingraham said if anyone feels otherwise, they should just ask around.
I do not believe that any group or community that we have spoken with and worked with will tell you that we said to them, vote yes. In fact, when we make the presentation very early in the presentation, we say to them, we're not here to tell you one side or the other. We're here to give you the facts, and after that, whatever you decide to do is your business.
Ingraham, who is a former cabinet minister, said she understands the concerns of those pushing for a no vote, but that it's unfair for one to say the Educational Committee has taken sides.
And we have not in any way, right up to last night when we were presenting in 2 different places, we have not been telling people how to vote. We know that there is a yes team in place, but that yes team has nothing to do with us. That is a yes team comprised of persons from the 2 sides of the political divide. They see themselves as responsible for encouraging people to vote yes. We've not crossed the lines.
Well, the Bahamas, along with other countries in the region, are pushing for further development in the regional market and strategizing ways to ensure the sustainability of its Social Security schemes. The National Insurance Board Director, Rowena Bethel, who also served as chairperson of the 27th CARICOM Heads of Social Security meeting this past week, said in order to reach that goal, NIB must collaborate more effectively with other government agencies.
Greater need within the National Insurance Board to collaborate with other government agencies, particularly with respect to ensuring that our compliance levels are what they should be. It makes no sense, and I think the leading economies have demonstrated this to us. It makes no sense for several government agencies to really have the same objective.
The meeting, which took place at Atlantis, was well attended by delegates from 15 jurisdictions. The executive director of the National Insurance Services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines also outlined some important issues raised during the sessions.
I think the genesis of the healthcare concerns really date back to the Port of Spain Declaration by the CARICOM ministers, prime ministers, on the 15th of September 2002, managed to take that agenda forward as it relates to looking at the implication of NCDs on behalf of the various countries' population, and was able to get that agenda onto the United Nations agenda.
Well, 2 women are in police custody tonight after reportedly being caught with drugs at Linden Pinling International Airport. According to police, the women, one from Amsterdam and the other from Jamaica, were caught Friday afternoon after Drug Enforcement Unit officers searched a suitcase where they uncovered 3 pounds of ecstasy pills. The women were subsequently arrested and taken into police custody. Meanwhile, police need your help in solving 2 armed robberies in one incident. Just after 1 this morning, a woman was approached by 2 men armed with a handgun just as she pulled up into her St. Vincent Road home and robbed her of her vehicle and cash. And 3 hours later, a man walking along Dumping Ground Corner was held up at gunpoint and robbed. The robber got away on foot in that incident. Police are now asking anyone with information to assist them by calling at 919-911 or Crime Stoppers anonymously at 328-TIPS. Well, in just a few days, 8 Bahamian artists will duke it out on the big Junkanoo Carnival stage, all in hopes of being named the Music Masters Champ of 2016. Last year, Sammy Star took home the top prize, and he's made it to the finals yet again. But this year, things are a bit different, according to Roscoe Dames, who is the CEO of the Bahamas National Festival Commission.
The development this year compared to last year, we focused, we created a boot camp for the artists. We created their electronic press kits. We generated videos, music videos for them. So when you look at their profile, as we improve the product, has been shaped.
Machel Montano headlined last year's Music Masters concert. This year, there is a whole lineup of international artists spread out over the three-day carnival. They include Destra, Wyclef Jean, Bungie Garlin, Farmer Nappy, Lyrical, and more. But what's most important, according to Dames, is the exposure given to the Bahamian artists.
The artists are getting artist development as well. Not only from what we did at the boot camp, but also now some workshops that are being conducted by Sony Music, which is the largest music company out there. That's on the music side, and obviously you've seen and heard the great music that's been put out this year that we're all very excited about.